There's a philosophy in our company: never give up. 15 years ago, I talked to my 18 founders in my apartment. We want to be a business that lasts 102 years. We want to be a company that will be the top 10 websites of the world. That was 1999. And people say, you got it crazy. Nobody believed I would be here. But I believe internet is going to change China. And I also believe one thing. This China will be influenced by us. And we want to do everything we could to prove that if we can be successful, 80% of the young people in China can be successful. And I believe everybody should have a dream. And I believe that everybody should know one thing, that today is very difficult. Tomorrow is much more difficult. The day of tomorrow is beautiful, but most people die tomorrow evening. If you don't work hard, you have no tomorrow.
Every minute from now on is sort of historic, so I wanted to take all this in and remember it and be able to tell my grandchildren.
Alibaba. It looks like it will go public sometime.
Which could happen pretty much within a month.
Okay, please tell us we should file. Oh my God. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
This just crossing right now. Alibaba has filed for its IPO.
Welcome back. Alibaba is filing for its IPO.
Could be the biggest IPO ever. We'll see what kind of market cap it generates.
Maybe we can just do a quick summary of what numbers get updated. Is there one person who has kind of an overall summary? I just wanted to understand. Kenny, why don't you take the lead? Just take us through every item.
But everyone work very close together. It's like family for a big project, something that's meaningful.
So was this factored into the math that you had?
Not right now.
To a lot of people, I guess, including myself, this is sort of the deal of a lifetime.
I'll send you this writer separately. We just need to replace this sentence then. I swear to God, this is the last change.
It's right. This is the latest version. Just put it out from the system.
Yes, they were looking at the old version.
It's a big milestone for the company, so I'm very excited to be part of it, to actually work on it and make this happen.
All right, time's up. Cutting off all the comments.
I'm really pumped up now, actually. Finally, there's light at the end of the tunnel, and we're done with the printers, finally.
This is it. Way to go.
Well, I'll feel better once, hits wire and go live.
Historic moment.
Right now, we're at the last filing, waiting for this to be published online, the prospectus.
Then it'll pop up on EDGAR at the SEC, and then probably within a minute's time less, it'll pop up on CNBC. That's it. And we're getting on the road. Road trip. Hey Maggie. How are ya?
We're ready to launch the roadshow on Monday. So let's kick off.
This is the schedule again where we're at Hong Kong, right, Joe? On the holiday.
So we're asking people to come to break their holiday into two.
Then we end up in London, and then we fly back to the listening.
So you go from US to Asia over the weekend, do Monday, Tuesday in Asia.
And then we move on to the West Coast.
And then we move on to the West Coast. And then London lands. But that might work.
Yeah. This has been a very hard and tortuous road to come to this phase.
We're coming here this time here is not to raise money. We want looking for partners.
Cheers!
I'm Tyler Dixon, head of Global Capital Markets at Citi. It's an honor to kick off the first official event of the Alibaba IPO. On behalf of Citi, Credit Suisse, Deutsche Bank, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Morgan Stanley, it's with great conviction that I can say that Alibaba is the most exciting company we've come across in our careers.
So how many people will be there?
800 to 900.
So I'm just gonna quickly brief you guys. Management is gonna sit on the first row.
there's going to be the Alibaba logo, and then that's when Brady would go onto the stage and do an introduction of the event. When he's done, then he will introduce Jack.
We are running a business that nobody in the world, in the history, has done before. It's such a powerful ecosystem. What we are building is not an empire of business. Our mission is helping small business doing business simple and easier. When I founded Alibaba, everything I do, I try to making sure that the people join Alibaba can be better than I am.
Offering you this with a happy birthday, Jack Ma.
I'm getting almost 50 years old.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jack.
This is a marathon. This is a marathon.
We're not a Chinese internet company. We're an internet company, just happen to be in China. We hope that we can use our ecosystem to help people all over the world.
Day 4. One more day for the weekend.
And we provide a platform to enable them to connect to their customers.
For a company that is known a little by a lot of people, I think the way that the roadshow went in the United States was absolutely spectacular.
How do you feel?
1 week down.
Thank you very much.
Day and night, guard the mission and value of the company like a Jack Ma, like a Joseph Tsai, like a Jonathan, like a Daniel, like Maggie. These people think about the future. These people think about a small business. These people worry about the future of the mission.
Getting easier and easier.
Good. See you.
So today I want to come here for looking for partners that we've been working very hard for 15 years. We're a pretty lucky company. Next 15 years, what we're going to do?
We're in London.
For 18 hours.
I learned it. We're doing a photo on that thing, right? Yes.
We're excited it's getting to the last day.
The management team demonstrated poise and grace throughout an incredibly long 10-day roadshow around the world. $300+ billion of institutional orders into the order book, which is far beyond anybody's expectations. At the beginning of this process, and expectations were high. It's a pretty historic moment, so I'm going to speak slowly. We're going to start the meeting, and I think there's only one agenda item, which is to set the price of the stock, which will determine the IPO valuation of the company. But the recommendation on behalf of the joint book runners is the price at the high end of the revised range, $68. I see very satisfied smiles on the directors' faces, so I think looks like we're ready to approve this price, $68 per share. Yep.
Well, I think we're all nervous because it's such an exciting event.
I think a lot of people were waiting for today.
Just the beginning, which is actually the amazing part.
Good morning. It's a very historic day, boss. Just to begin, we have probably about 350 reporters outside. They may be yelling, they may be screaming. This is just part of it.
In terms of the opening of the stock, very exciting, although it feels like a long time. It'll go by very quickly.
Jack will ring the bell, and then
15 years ago, Joe and I came to USA. We were rejected by the 30 venture capitalists. Nobody believed I would be here. 15 years ago, nobody believed we can finish 300 billion transactions. And we are lucky. Our team made things happen. Without my team, this thing will never happen.
Let's go! Opens at 92.70.
What we raised today is not money. It's the trust. It's the responsibilities that we have. You can help millions of small business and create millions of jobs. Small is powerful. Small is beautiful. Thank you very, very much.